Dear viewers, welcome to our channel. On Wednesday, local time, India's largest steel producer, Jindal Southwest Group, JSW, announced a joint venture with China's largest automaker SAIC Group to establish the JSW MG Motor India. In the context of global economic integration, cross-border joint ventures have become a common strategy for companies to expand markets and acquire resources and technology. The joint venture between India's JSW Group and China's SAIC Group has drawn widespread attention from both inside and outside the industry, marking not only the collaboration of two automotive manufacturing giants but also heralding the formation of a new global automotive market landscape. Amidst the wave of globalization, cross-border cooperation has become an important means for companies to expand their markets. However, issues such as equity structure, technology transfer, and market share competition involved in joint ventures often touch upon the interests and strategic considerations of all parties. The joint venture case of India's JSW Group and China's SAIC Group, in establishing JSW MG Motor India, has sparked broad attention. What impact will such joint ventures have? How will the interests and control be balanced between the parties? And what influence will such cooperation have on the global automotive market landscape? In this context, we can't help but consider 1. What is the significance of the equity structure of joint ventures for corporate control and profit distribution? 2. How to balance the relationship between technology transfer and market share competition in cross-border cooperation? 3. In the context of global competition, is cross-border joint venture becoming an inevitable choice for companies to expand their markets? Overall, I believe this event presents many challenges and opportunities in cross-border cooperation. Firstly, the design of the equity structure is crucial, determining the governance and development direction of the joint venture, and must ensure the interests of both parties while balancing interests. Secondly, careful consideration is needed in balancing technology transfer and market share competition. Both parties should clearly define cooperation goals and enhance communication and coordination to achieve a win-win situation. Finally, in the context of global competition, cross-border joint ventures have become an effective way to expand markets, but caution must be exercised regarding international market policies, regulations, and geopolitical risks, with risk response strategies formulated in advance. However, I also have my concerns. My worry lies in the potential tensions in the joint venture if there are disagreements in equity structure and profit distribution, which could affect the long-term development of the enterprise. It is recommended that both parties fully communicate before cooperation, clarify cooperation goals and rules, and establish effective decision-making and dispute resolution mechanisms. Additionally, efforts should be made to deepen understanding of the Indian market, respond to market changes promptly, flexibly adjust strategies, and ensure the success of the joint venture in the fiercely competitive Indian market. Dear viewers, do you agree with my understanding? Next, let's delve into the details together and find out. According to reports, the joint venture company JSW MG Motor India, established by India's JSW Group and UK-based automaker MG Motor, is currently valued at about $1.5 billion. The joint venture is dedicated to producing and selling MG brand electric vehicles in the Indian market, with ambitious development plans. As a proactive promoter of new energy vehicles, JSW MG Motor India plans to adopt a rapid iteration product strategy to maintain a leading position in the market. They have set a target of launching a new electric vehicle product every 3 to 6 months, demonstrating the company's emphasis on innovation and market responsiveness. By continuously updating the product line, the joint venture aims to meet consumer demands and attract customers interested in the latest technology. The long-term goal of the joint venture in India is to significantly increase its market share in the local new energy vehicle market. They plan to increase their market share from the current 2% to 33% by 2030, which is a very ambitious and challenging goal. To achieve this, JSW MG Motor India has also set a series of sales targets, aiming to sell 1 million electric passenger vehicles in the Indian market by 2030. In addition to rapid product updates, JSW MG Motor India is actively seeking ways to reduce costs. They hope to reduce manufacturing costs by strengthening localization production and reducing the use of imported components, which not only helps to improve price competitiveness but also promotes the development of the local supply chain. The joint venture between JSW Group and MG can be seen as the former's active pursuit of equity in MG's Indian business. This strategy not only expands JSW Group's influence in the Indian automotive market but also means they can leverage MG's brand technology and market experience to strengthen their own product line and market competitiveness. In the field of new energy vehicles, with the Indian government's increasing support for policies to reduce pollution and promote sustainable travel, JSW Group is provided with new growth opportunities. Through cooperation with MG, JSW Group can quickly enter the new energy market, produce high-performance and environmentally friendly models that meet local market demand using MG's electric vehicle technology platform and manufacturing capabilities. In the future, as JSW MG Motor India is established and its operations gradually unfold, the industry will closely monitor how its products meet the needs of Indian consumers and its performance in the Indian and even international markets. This is not only a test of the cooperation between JSW Group and the MG brand but also a significant adjustment to the competitive situation in the Indian automotive market. Regarding recent reports about SAIC Group losing control of MG India, SAIC Group has officially issued a clarification statement. The statement pointed out that the claim that SAIC MG India was forced to buy shares at a low price, losing control, is severely inconsistent with the facts. SAIC Group emphasizes that its international business strictly complies with the laws and regulations of China and the overseas countries where the business is located, respects market operation rules, and retains full decision-making autonomy. Any equity transactions involving MG India Company require approval from the Chinese government and will be officially announced at an appropriate time. Although there are rumors that SAIC Group has lost control of MG India, industry insiders believe that even after the transaction with India's JSW Group is completed, SAIC Group may still retain control. In fact, in October 2023, SAIC Group and JSW Group signed a strategic cooperation agreement in London, UK. According to the agreement, JSW Group will invest as a strategic investor and help MG India Company expand its market share through capital increase and expansion. Both parties will leverage their respective advantages in the automotive, steel, energy, and other fields to jointly build a mutually beneficial cooperation model and ensure the sustainable development of MG India Company. According to the cooperation agreement, once the capital increase and expansion are completed, JSW Group will hold 35% of MG India Company's shares, but this cooperation plan still needs government approval. Since 2017, SAIC Group has entered the Indian market, investing 3.275 billion yuan to establish the wholly owned enterprise MG India Automotive Limited and starting production and sales by acquiring General Motors India Limited's Halol factory, becoming the first Chinese automotive company to enter the Indian market. Since the launch of the Halol factory in 2019, MG India has introduced multiple models, most of which are assembled locally in India. By 2023, MG brand sales in India were approximately 60,000 vehicles, an increase of nearly 25% compared to the previous year, achieving continuous growth for 4 consecutive years. However, its overall market share remains relatively low, especially in the electric vehicle market, with only a 2% market share, far below the industry leader Tata Group's 70%. JSW Group, as an industrial giant in India, has influence across multiple key industries. As the largest steel producer in India, its position is not only reflected in the huge capacity of the steel industry but also demonstrated through its strong business expansion capabilities and economic strength in various fields such as energy, infrastructure, cement, and real estate. However, despite the wide reach of JSW Group, it has not ventured into the automotive sector, which means that in its cooperation with SAIC Group, it does not have ready-made automotive technology and expertise. In this context, the establishment of JSW MG Motor India by SAIC Group and JSW through a joint venture appears quite unique. On the surface, it seems like an equal partnership between two powerful entities, but in reality, JSW Group holds the crucial sales rights, while SAIC Group not only needs to provide electric vehicle technology but also assist in establishing production lines and supply chains. Lastly, let me summarize for the readers, hoping you have gained some insights and food for thought. In cross-border cooperation, technology transfer and market share competition are always sensitive and complex issues. How to protect core technology while maximizing resource sharing is a question both parties must face. From the information available, it seems that both JSW Group and SAIC Group are actively exploring reasonable modes of technological cooperation to maintain a leading position in the fierce market competition. Although joint ventures bring many opportunities, they also come with challenges. For example, differences in corporate culture and management philosophies may lead to friction in cooperation. Disagreements in equity structure and profit distribution may strain the cooperative relationship. These issues require continuous communication and adjustment in practical operations from both parties to ensure the long-term stable development of cooperation. In the context of global competition, cross-border joint ventures undoubtedly are an effective choice for companies to expand their markets. They not only help companies gain new resources and market share, but also promote technological and cultural exchanges between different regions. However, when selecting joint venture partners, companies should fully consider whether cultural differences, market demands, and long-term development strategies are aligned. The joint venture between JSW Group and SAIC Group will undoubtedly bring new vitality to the global automotive market. The successful practice of this cooperation will not only promote the development of both companies but may also lead to more cross-border joint venture cases. For professionals and investors in the automotive industry, this is not only an opportunity for learning and reference but also an insight into future automotive market trends. With the gradual formation of a new global automotive market landscape, we have reasons to believe that companies capable of seizing opportunities and addressing challenges will achieve greater success in future market competition. That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for the next exciting content. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.